Okay, so I'm going to adjust the steps per millimeter right now. What I'm going to do is mark this off, cut it, and move the extruder 50 millimeters. Actually, I'm going to go for 100. It's moving kind of slow. So part seems to be working okay. That's the chewed up part of the filament from when I was trying to use the other one. That one's not quite working like it's supposed to. And I probably won't be able to use it because in the Marlin firmware I noticed that you can only adjust the steps per millimeter for one extruder. So that's a complication. I'm going to have to either figure that out to be able to use two different types of extruders or make them both the same. That's the only other option I can think of. And that's way more than 100 millimeters. It's done now. So if I zero this out, move it, this is going to be not very accurate, but I'm getting it closer. Yeah, it's not even. That moved way more than it needed to. You can even see it. Like more than 153. That's probably about 160. That's just a rough estimate too. And it's probably about 8-9 millimeters past where it's at. So 153 plus about 8 is what, 161. So that's way off. So I need to take 100. Okay, so I measured the filament and it was 161 millimeters when it should have only been 100. So in order to do that, we need to get the calculator and do 100 divided by 161 equals that number. That's what we need to multiply the next number by, times 7500 equals 4658.38. So we change this number here, and this is the number that's in the configuration.h in the Marlin firmware. It's approximately 688 lines, is what mine is set at anyway. Yours might differ from depending on which version of Marlin you're using, but that's how you change that. And in order to change the X, Y, and Z, this is where you would change those numbers. I have mine calculated out to what I think it should be, but I don't quite know yet. I'll have to print a 20 by 20 by 20 cube in order to be able to figure out exactly what these are going to be. But until then, I can just kind of map off the distance that it actually does move with the calipers, and I might do that, I might not, but it seems to be that's pretty close to what this is right now. The Z, on the other hand, that's a little bit different. I don't know if that's close. I have a really unusual setup because I have the driver motor, the stepper motor, with a gear that's, I think it's 2 to, it's about half the size of the other gear. It's 2 to 1, I think. So every time that spins twice, the other one spins around once, around the Z-axis, and that's on the other outside is 13 threads per inch or something like that. It's a half-inch rod with 12 or 13 threads per inch, which is about 1.96 something millimeters. It's really weird. But I calculated that out so as close as I think I can get it. I don't know how accurate it is yet. I'll have to actually print something first, but that's how you adjust the steps per millimeter for the extruder. And I'm going to have to use the same extruder because if you look here, this is the only one there, and I don't know how to make it for more than one yet. I'll have to do a little bit more research, but as far as I know, there's only one option to change that here. But anyway, that's how you do that, and that's pretty much all I wanted to go over with this video. Thanks for watching.